tell you just a little bit of our background. Michael and I both come from athletic backgrounds. My background is in health and fitness and nutrition. I was a fitness and strength trainer for the Navy SEALs for many years. I wrote a column in the newspaper on health, fitness, and nutrition, and my entire life I've been an athlete. Michael is here in the United States for about 25 years from Denmark, and he also grew up as an athlete, cycling his entire life. He's from a long lineage of Tour de France cyclists. And Michael he came over here as captain of Team Spago Finlandia. He still races Pro 1, which is the same category as Lance Armstrong. We're both 49 years old, and we're both still sponsored athletes. We're also raw food chefs. A lot of you know that about us. We're chef instructors. We're graduates of the Living Light Culinary Institute. And we have a classroom in San Diego where we teach classes on raw food preparation. We travel and speak on raw food nutrition and raw athletic performance. So we're very passionate about seeing that people get the message that we are what we eat. What we put in our bodies really and truly does affect our health. What we've been given as a gift with Mila is something that all of us really need to understand. So many of you are asking, what is Mila? Well, Mila is, sorry, go ahead. Thank you for doing that for me. Mila is, we work together, we make a team. Mila is the selection of whole raw food, which is the proprietary selection of the oilseed Salvia hispanica L. So you say, okay, that sounds great, but what is it? This is a strain of chia. There are about 112 varieties of chia seed, and none of them are equal in nutritional content. What we have here in Mila is a proprietary blend of the top 4 seeds that are highest in specific areas of nutrition. No one seed, no one strain of the seed is high in all of the same properties. It's also greatly affected by where it's grown. 23.5 degrees north and south of the equator between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. Also the elevation that it's grown at significantly factors in the content of the oil in the seed. And then factors such as when it's harvested. So what makes this food so extraordinary? In particular, it's the highest plant food source of omega-3s on Earth. And omega-3s are essential fatty acids. That means essential means that our bodies can't produce them on their own, so we have to get them from our diet. Essential fatty acids are the highest source of energy in nutrition. About 95% of the population in Western cultures are deficient in omega-3s. When we learned that if we work towards a whole food plant-based diet, we can start to walk out of a lot of the illnesses that we have in the Western culture, we start to understand again the importance of this seed here. Mila is also high in protein. This is a plant food protein. That's key because our bodies require 50% less protein when it comes from a plant food source. It's easier for us to absorb and assimilate in our cells. Every cell in your body regenerates, sometimes within seconds, sometimes within minutes, 90 days. Within 2 years, every single cell in your body will regenerate. So if we give it cause to regenerate in a healthy manner, your cells will do that. So we have to be aware of what we're putting in our bodies. It's high in fiber. There's more fiber than psyllium in Mila. It's high in antioxidants, which remember neutralize free radicals, and free radicals are what promote aging. It's high in phytonutrients. Phytonutrients help to fight cancer. Phytonutrients also boost our immune systems. You're kind of getting an idea of what we have here. Vitamins and minerals. What happens with Mila is that we have a synergy here. We have, it's not just that it's the omega-3s, and it's not that it's high in fiber and that it's high in protein and it's got this vitamins and the minerals. It's the synergy of all of them working together that create this phenomenal food. It's known as the ancient superfood of the Aztec culture, and it was lost for about 500 years as a recognized food because when the Spaniards landed and they heard about this miracle seed that was grown by the Indians, they were somewhat afraid of it. They were a little bit threatened by it. So it was forbidden to be grown, and the stores of it were destroyed. So it somewhat disappeared. It was still grown up in the mountains and grown in certain areas of the world, but basically known as a food, it disappeared from the face of the earth. So what we have here is, as I said, a proprietary blend of the top 4 seeds that are highest in nutritional content. It's known as the runner's food by the Aztec warriors, and that was one of the things that really impressed Michael and I about it. We don't take any vitamins, we don't take any supplements, we take no prescription drugs, and nothing created in a lab goes into our body. So we're pretty rigid about what we put into our mouths. When we found this food and we noticed what happened to our energy levels, we were just simply amazed ourselves. We have since learned part of the reason is that it's high in hydrophilic properties. When mixed with liquid, this will absorb 7 to 10 times its volume in that liquid. That keeps your cells lubricated. It keeps your body hydrated. Keeps your electrolytes balanced. It helps slow down the exchange of the carbohydrates and the glucose in your system. So it gives you a long sustained energy as athletes, and that was really important to us. And then it's grown by nature and perfected by LifeMax. And this is where I'm going to let Michael go ahead and pick it up.
My name is Michael. I'm a Pro 1 cyclist, as Diane said. So all my life I've been exercising. This morning, what did I do? I made 2 commitments. I made a commitment to exercise, and then I had my Mila. So I made a commitment to nutrition. So all these areas that she just covered, this is why you have something that's absolutely superior for your body. At the end of your life, when I ask you one question, what is the most important thing in your life? You're all going to say the same thing: my health. Now here, it goes beyond just the health. Now this is, again, a food. It's not a supplement. It's something you eat. And we help underprivileged countries because it's grown on small farms. We're supporting small farms in underprivileged countries so they can take care of their children for generations to come. We also have all natural farming techniques. Now, no herbicides, no fungicides, and no pesticides. Salvia hispanicae, it's part of the sage and mint family. That means there's no natural pests. It's gluten-free, it's trans-fat-free, and it's sugar-free. We talk about it being a proprietary process. Because this seed gets fractured, that means the bioavailability goes way, way up. So your absorption rate gets so much higher. It's 2 independent labs that are testing this. So every bag that you have, you know that the quality of what's in there is at its highest level. No unpleasant taste or odor. This is so unique and universal that you can take it everywhere around the world. It mixes well with everything, and then it's just easy to add to everyday food. It enhances a healthy lifestyle. It supports bone health. We have blood health. It supports mental health. You know, when you give this to people, all these different aspects of their health starts to just get better and better and better. And it aids in your weight loss. And then, again, we talked about the anti-aging.
In all of our years of the work that we've done with nutrition, we have never before ever come across one single food that you can add to your diet without changing anything else and see a physical and an emotional response like you will see when you incorporate Mila into your diet. Literally everyone who eats it will benefit from this food. And I think it's probably the one and single only food on earth that you could say that about.